Testing, check. Ready.
And are we rolling?
Wait, hold on. All right, that's better. Hello, I am Joe Vitaliano with American Songwriter, and we are here at Analog at the historic Hutton Hotel here in Nashville, Tennessee, and we are with Yola.
Hey!
Hello! Yola, we are so excited to be speaking with you today. I kind of want to start in this room, the room that you had the record release show for your first record, Walk Through Fire, in 2019. What has it kind of been like? Do you feel like you were able to tap into kind of a new headspace in terms of thinking about your own artistry and your approach towards your writing?
I think in a really big way. Something that I maybe haven't stressed enough, that I never used to play guitar. I was a top-line writer.
Wow.
And very codependent in that role. If I had an idea, it was stuck in my head. I just had to try and coax people to get close to the thing that was in my head. Or I'd try and go, could you try a chord that sounds like this? Na, na, na. Really trying to find like a way to get the idea out of my head. And then I just got so frustrated to a point. I was like, I should just pick up the guitar and do it myself. And so for the first time, I was able to write my own story.
I would ordinarily ask you when this record, Stand For Myself, kind of started coming together as a concept, but it sounds like this record has been in you all along. Is that how it feels?
It does, like 1,000%. Some of the songs came to me as far back as 2013, which is
wow.
8 years ago.
Oh my
Is that
God.
long? Hold up, yeah, that's a long time ago.
That's a long time.
Woo, girl, okay. I'm always writing because I don't ever want to write under duress. I want to write when it comes to me, and then I want to collate all the stuff. With that stuff, I can then go, something salient seems to be connecting all these things together, something I've been feeling. So I always have like different collections that I think belong together. And like they can span quite a long time. And I haven't used everything, FYI.
Do you find that these songs are really kind of revealing yourself to you? I mean, do you write stuff and sometimes go back, or like when you're putting songs together and go, oh gosh, I didn't know that was in there when I was doing it?
Like 1,000%, you've nailed it. I experimented with the idea of my process and like what it was on like a biological level.
On a biological level?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you gotta tell us more.
So I basically wanted to use the part of my brain that stores all the information. They're called the colliculae, but the superior colliculus specifically collects everything that you've ever seen or every environment that you've ever been in your peripheral vision. I wanted to access that part of my brain because all of the kind of elegant connections are in there. And you can feel that in the record, that it's like really connected. And so that was kind of part of my process, as well as learning guitar, was like I wanted to kind of get to that sense of replicating those times when you're a kid and you're first writing and you feel like all the ideas come like that. But it's because you're not really focusing, you're not trying to do or be anything. You're just channeling everything that you are. And so I wanted to get to that mentality. You can write with your analytical brain too, but for me, the elegant connections come from when I kind of dissociate that part of my brain.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well,
To be a nerd, there you go. Sorry, friends.
Using that kind of a neurological approach to writing, I know that you talk about that you were looking almost to trick people into empathy and self-actualization. What can you tell us about kind of those two elements and kind of how you wanted to use this record as a way to be maybe even something more than just something you listen to for fun, but something that can really be meaningful in your life?
I thought, if you're distracted by how dancey this record is, you start just by grooving, then all of a sudden it really picks up some pace and you're just like jamming, right? I'm like, if I can distract you with the jamming, but all the words that are coming at you are like saying, you have to feel things for other people that don't look like you. Like, if I could get you to trick you into actually caring about people that aren't like you, that would be real cool because, this isn't a dress rehearsal. We all die in the end. None of us are getting out of this thing alive. We might as well just try to not be complete douchebags. And so, and if you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna try and trick you to do it. Be nice. Okay? So yeah, that was the idea. And also self-actualization. Like we had a little conflab before this. And you're saying like, I feel like I'm flying.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. It does have a flying feel when you listen to the record. It has so much momentum and movement to it while still being grounded in that beautiful kind of almost ethereal atmosphere at times.
Yeah, and I wanted to feel like, especially on that last song, Stand For Myself, I wanted it to feel like you could do anything.
Do you kind of see the audience for this record as being, you know, those who relate with the message that you're conveying and those who understand your experience, but also those who don't and maybe don't even know they needed to hear this?
Like everything you just said. Both. Yes. Opening this record, you can tell I'm speaking to someone who's been an other, and they're like, oh God, you're like, I know, I'm sorry, boo. I know what it's like. You've just been like holding it in, you've been dulling your shine to try and fit in, and it sucks. And I'm sorry that you have to do that, but just maybe one day you won't have to. I spent a lot of time fighting through the industry and then realizing that I had to deprogram to get ahead. Because if you can't believe in yourself, how can you be here? Honestly, 4-year-old me wanted to do exactly what I'm doing right now.
On July 30th, the record actually comes out.
Yes, it does.
How do you feel?
It feels like the parent that takes a gazillion baby photos. Like I feel like that parent that I just want to show this record off to everyone. Look now. That's how I feel about it, you know.
We're so excited for it to be coming out, and we're so thankful that you took some time out of your day.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So Yola's new record, Stand For Myself, comes out July 30th, and you can get it pretty much anywhere that you get your music. I'm Joe Vitaliano with American Songwriter, and thank you so much for tuning in.